Hey everybody, Aaron Slotkin here, holistic nutritionist and pharmacist. Welcome back. If you have not already, please subscribe and like below, and let's get started. But before we begin, this is just a reminder that my videos are not in any way forms of medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment, and they do not in any way replace your medical practitioner. This video is for educational purposes only. So, all of us know by now that exercise is good for us. In addition to assisting with weight loss, exercise may even make our fat cells that we have more healthy, meaning that they generate less inflammation. And so many of us are aware or should be aware of how exercise can also be good for our brain. Many people and clinicians describe exercise as having a drug-like effect when it comes to improving mood and attention. And please note that when I say exercise in this video, I mean working out with a high intensity. That is breaking a sweat and getting your heart rate up, even if it is just for 10 to 20 minutes in order to get the maximum benefits. So in this video, I wanted to go a little deeper and explain some of the mechanisms on just how exercise is improving our brain function, hopefully motivating us even more in the process. So number one on the list is the increase of production of brain supporting compounds. And a prime example of this is a protein called brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF for short. By increasing this compound, exercise will enable our brain cells, that is our neurons, to branch out and connect with one another better. So what that means, every day that goes by, we age and lose some neurons, but it is the branching or connections between those existing neurons that can preserve our memory and mood, and possibly by maintaining those in connections around the dead neurons. And another compound is a hormone which you might have heard of called growth hormone. This hormone enables many functions that keep us healthy, and one of them is the improvement of brain synapses, meaning the point of connection between brain cells can be improved, allowing for better brain communication and functioning as well, similar to the BDNF. And number two is that exercising with intensity can increase opioid concentrations in the body and the brain. And these are endogenous opioids, meaning they are made by our own body and not drug-related. In addition to making us feel good and happy, opioids can act as anti-inflammatories, supporting the immune system as well. And number three is that exercise gets our blood flowing, and this can trigger the release of types of nitric oxide compounds that do a lot of good for the body, such as dissolving plaques in our arteries. And besides the cardiovascular benefit, having less plaques around the brain is a very good thing, and this is going to improve oxygen supply to the brain, and that's going to improve brain function as well. So there you have it, a few ways by which exercise can improve our brain function and mood. And my last point I wanted to make is that since we know how important exercise is, then more must be better, right? Not always, because excess exercise can produce inflammation and oxidative stress. So we as human beings, we use respiration, meaning we use oxygen to produce energy, and oxygen, when used for energy, can damage our cells. And fortunately, but our body has antioxidants in place to prevent cellular damage from oxygen, which becomes a free radical. So however, excessive exercise may overwhelm our antioxidant capacities, possibly aging us even faster. Therefore, too much exercise may be detrimental. And many of my past clients who love fitness, they work out with intensity every day, they struggle with this concept. And even though they're not losing stubborn belly fat, they continue to push themselves, thinking more must be better, and maybe not even eating enough to match their exercise output. So that's all I got. Go ahead and please subscribe and like below. Check out my links, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Be well.